Okay, so romance anime. I'm at a time and age where I can't watch a romance animes because I completely compare myself to the character. And as a person right now that's unemployed and seeing people I know getting married, I get really jealous and hate myself even more. My self-esteem drops. And that's why like anime isn't really a part of my life. Or it still is, but like you could tell from this channel, I don't talk about it a lot as I used to. But there was this one time I took a flight to Japan with a couple people I know, and these couple people recommended me to watch this show called Blue Box. And already I was disregarding it, but the reason why I watched it is because of them. I get influenced easily, especially if like people I know like recommend me stuff. And also I was gonna go on a 14-hour flight to Japan, so what better thing to do? And also it was on Netflix, so I could easily download the episodes instead of like buying a subscription on Crunchyroll, so I already had Netflix. Everything was just convenient to me. And I looked at the rating and it's an 8. I think it was an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. And like, what? What is a romance anime that's like good nowadays? And usually romance animes are the same, but an 8 out of 10, that's like Your Name level. My friend was explaining the anime. He said it was like a harem, like a guy fighting for, or two girls fighting for a guy. So one plays basketball. So that's interesting. I've seen some sports animes. I really don't like sports animes because I'm not interested in their internal monologue story of a single play. I thought it was going to be something like that, like in Kuroko no Basket. But if it's a girl basketball player, that's something different. And I love basketball too. And when they mentioned the main character is a badminton player, I started laughing because, badminton's fun. I'm not trying to trash on it, but it's just random as hell. A basketball girl liking a badminton player. And then there's also another girl who's a gymnast. From the cover, when I looked it up, I like the character design, how they looked. They looked nice. But now going into it, 14-hour plane ride. It was alright. I was just going with the flow. Of course, some cheesy, corny trope stuff that happens in every anime. And I only watched episode 1 to episode 15 on the first flight towards Japan. It was alright. It was getting better. And the people I was with said, like, the pink hair girl, Hina, is the best character. And I agree, it's the best character. But I think Taki, the main character, and Ichinose is a better couple. But they all wanted Taki to go with the pink hair girl, Hina. So fast forward to when Hina confessed towards Taki, I thought that was really tough. She made a joke out of it on the swing set. But yeah, no, Hina is for sure the best character. But I think Taki and Ichinose they're just better characters. Or just a better couple for each other because, yeah, they motivate each other. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Taki sucks at badminton. He just did it for a girl. Like, no good reason. I don't think he likes badminton that much. He just did it for just a girl. And yeah, he sucks at badminton. And the reason why I told the people I was with saying, why don't you like Ichinose? They said she's a tomboy. I don't think she's a tomboy. The only time she wears shorts is basketball. But she looks girly outside of, like, basketball attire. Outside of basketball, like, she could wear skirts. But yeah, I think this anime is solid. I don't think it's an 8 out of 10. I still think, like, Origaru is better. I'll say this is probably a little bit better than Rent-A-Girlfriend. And Rent-A-Girlfriend's trash, but I still like it. Your Name, Weathering With You, I think those are still better. Yeah, I've seen a lot of romance animes that came out, like Apothecary Diaries, and I forgot this other one. It was like this little girl and this older guy with gray hair, but they go to different schools, but they fall in love with each other, even though their schools hate each other. But yeah, whatever. Blue Box. No, it's a solid anime. I'll give it a 7. Actually, maybe a 6.9. I still think Taki is a loser, but he's being less of a loser. At least he's like making better decisions because I thought he was a loser in the beginning. And the funny thing is, like, when Hina moved into his house, or now Ichinose when it moved into his house, I thought this is just gonna be a repeat of Domestic Girlfriend. So yeah, it follows some trope, some recurring themes of other romance animes. But why do I still care about this? I mean, I spoiled myself in the manga, so I know who ends up with who. I don't know. I guess it's just unique. Just a basketball player girl, a gymnast, school life. I like school life because it's like probably the most relatable thing. Yeah. And also like with a 14-hour flight, I had nothing else to do. So this was a good way to kill time. I guess like me watching this was lucky. And then like throughout my entire trip in Japan, I was just thinking about this show. Can't wait to finish the rest of the season. And yeah, I think when Taki stood on business saying he doesn't want to date Hina anymore, I think finally that's something I could respect on Taki doing. Yeah, the cliffhanger was, I didn't like the cliffhanger, but like it's alright. I wish there was like a little more. I think it could have been done in a different way. But that was too much a big of a cliffhanger. I thought at least let them do the date, and at the end of the date they could end it on that. But yeah, so next season is October 2026, and a long time. But yeah, I know what happens. I'm glad. Hey, peace out, guys.